Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Thursday, and welcome to our second Yule video in our series. This is all about the Yule Feast. Now, feasts are always a traditional part of any Sabbat, but Yule especially calls for a full table. It's a cozy holiday, it's super family friendly, and it's the perfect time for kitchen witches to really show off what they can do. And there's all kinds of options for the menu. You can draw on as many traditions as you like, be as creative as your heart desires. You can include your childhood favorites, even if those weren't favorites from Yule, but from Christmas. Just cook and bake whatever makes you and your family feel happy and cozy and ready to welcome the returning sun. So in this video, I'm just going to share my own preferred menu, and I hope this will start a conversation at Blackbird's Brew on Discord about what everyone has planned and how they chose what they're cooking for Yule this year, and just kind of enjoy this domestic dissipation that we get to indulge in at this time of year. So to start with the main course, I like to make a baked ham, and this year I'm planning to do a cranberry and peach glaze on that ham. Now, pigs have a strong association with Yule, and ham is well suited to feed a crowd or to, just to feed you and your household, but you have all these nice leftovers, so as the day goes forward, you aren't having to constantly be cooking this great big elaborate meal. Uh, Now, the cranberries and peaches complement each other really well, just in generally. Cranberries are very tart, peaches are very sweet, and they are a nice balancing act. Uh, Pork brings abundance and prosperity on the magical level. Cranberries are very protective and purifying, and peaches attract love and fertility. So already we have all of these nice, lovely magical energies that are going straight into the stomach. Now for the sides, I of course do slow cooked green beans. I like to throw my green beans into the crock pot first thing in the morning, and then I put in a ham hock with that, some finely chopped onion, a little bit of minced garlic, some salt and pepper, 2 to 3 chicken bouillon cubes, and then a stick of butter. And after that has been simmering all day, the aroma is absolutely amazing. And green beans are associated with prosperity, so that's adding in another blessing into the meal. From there, I like to make homemade scalloped potatoes. Now, I admit most years, if I'm making scalloped potatoes, I just use a box. But this year, I want to put in more effort. When you think about it, it really doesn't take all that long to peel and to finely slice potatoes, and I think it'll be fun to have it spiced exactly to my taste and my husband's taste. And of course, potatoes rather are excellent for protection magic. Then I think I'll make some crescent rolls, and I'll shape them so they look like proper crescent moons, just because I think that'd be a nice touch to have. And breads of all kinds are generally associated with fertility and abundance, prosperity, and rebirth. So all right in there, you have this good vibes that will be taking with us into Yule and taking with us into the next calendar year. But now the dessert. I'm thinking gingerbread cake with mascarpone frosting. I love all of the spices we use in our gingerbread, and having them in a cake sounds like it's going to be really, really yummy. Now, for magical purposes, ginger is useful for attracting prosperity and health. And mascarpone is an Italian cheese. It's made from heavy cream and a citric or a tartaric acid. And when it's part of a frosting, it's going to be less sweet than buttercream is, which is kind of the complaint people generally have about buttercream. But it also has a more subtle and sophisticated flavor than just cream cheese frosting. And the nice thing about mascarpone is that it pairs beautifully with ginger. And of course, cheese of any sort is going to be an energy enhancer, and that amplifies the energy of the other ingredients of the dish. So all of that nice ginger, it's going to be put on to high. Now for drinks, I'm thinking of having lemon iced tea and also Riesling wine. Lemons are associated with both the sun and the moon, and they attract happiness and also help us break bad habits. Lemons can also be a purifying agent, and all forms of tea promote clarity. Now, Riesling is a German wine from the Rhine. It can be dry or it can be sweet, and it has flavors of citrus, sometimes fresh pineapple, and stone fruits such as apricots, and it pairs really beautifully with ham and with the gingerbread cake. And on the magical level, wine seals unions, promotes communion and sharing. So that's what I am planning to do. And now it's your turn. What do you have planned for this year's Yule Feast? I'd love to hear all about it, especially if what you're cooking has a special spiritual and magical significance for you. If you're brainstorming and you're in need of ideas, there's plenty of us to help with that, and we'll probably have plenty of suggestions on our Discord server, Blackbird's Brew. So if you haven't joined us already, there's a link in the description below to do so. But for now, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Happy cooking. Bye.